man. I do what I do.
And this, and I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more, but I want to see if I can share the screen. Let me know if you guys can see that screen. If you can see the screen, hit the number 1 button. Can you see it? I'll make it a little bigger. Okay. Now, if you look at that closely, by comparison, 566 white victims were unalived by black offenders. Okay, so let's just by comparison, let's kind of flip the script. Black victims, you got 2,906 black victims. Okay, where the offender is known. Of that, 2,574 were unalived by black offenders. Okay, but let's do a compare and contrast. If we want to talk about grapes, arrests, 11,588 white people were arrested for grape. That's 3 times as much, almost 3 times as much for black, 4,427. So what does that tell you? That tells you you're more likely to be raped by a white person than by a black person, but they don't talk about that. What about the aggravated assaults from 2019? 169,467. Aggravated means they had a weapon. Compare that to 91,164 for blacks. What about the other assaults? Just random assaults. Almost 500,000 white people assaulted somebody and was arrested. For black people, it's 219. All right. What about domestic DV? You got almost 3 times as many white people, 38,196 white people arrested for DV, 16,454 blacks. You see? So if we're talking about assaults, DV, based on the 2019 numbers, the majority of arrests were white offenders, not black. More importantly, 70% of the people incarcerated in the American penal systems are white, 70%. And if we want to talk about domestic terrorism, the FBI had repeatedly reported that the majority of the domestic terrorist incidents are committed by white supremacists or far white extremists. Okay? They are responsible, since 9/11, they are responsible for more deadly domestic terrorist attacks than any other group, whether we're talking about El Paso, Pittsburgh, Charleston, Buffalo. And that's white on white crime, but you'll never hear it framed that way. You see, you'll never hear it framed as a white community problem. They're written off as some lone wolf or somebody who was mentally ill or some isolated extremist. So when they point the finger at us, it's not about facts, it's about deflection. Because the truth is, okay, it's too uncomfortable. White America has a crime problem, but instead of dealing with its own house and the assaults and the DV and the S offenses and the mass shootings, right, and the domestic terrorism, instead of that, they want to project that upon us. Now compare that to how they talk about us. You got one black teenager. Let's say a black girl gets caught shoplifting and suddenly it's breaking news. You got helicopters and endless commentary about culture and crime and black communities. But when a white man unalives another white man in broad daylight at a crowded college campus, you don't hear anything about the issue of, the culture. Okay? When a white kid pews up a school, it's all sympathy and psychology and family background, and he must have been bullied. And we need to call it what it is. It's a double standard. Black crime gets culturalized and generalized to the entire culture, white crime gets individualized. And when it's us, it's a community problem. When it's white folks, it's an individual tragedy. And history proves what I'm saying. Think about all these school shootings since Columbine. Back 1999, America has had more than 350 school shootings. And the overwhelming majority of them have been white males. Sandy Hook, Parkland, Uvalde, Oxford, Covenant School. That's the pattern. That is a cultural problem. But you'll never hear those words. You'll never hear the words white on white school violence. They'll never leave the lips of politicians or news anchors. Instead, we get sympathy packages and deep dives into childhood trauma and the calls for more mental health funding. Now compare that to how America treated the Central Park Five. Innocent black boys railroaded as predators. Now think about this, another issue. Think about the opioid crisis. Do you know it has killed almost 500 people, 500,000 people, mostly white, rural, suburban communities decimated. That's more than the Vietnam War. But we hear calls for white fathers to step up or for white churches to control their neighborhoods. No. We hear addiction framed as disease and deserving compassion and treatment. Compare that to what we heard back when the crack epidemic hit the black neighborhoods back in the 1980s and 90s. The answer was war, militarized policing, the battle ram. They came up with mass incarceration and 3 strike laws. You see? Think about that. And what's the cost for not doing anything about this white on white crime problem? Billions lost to mass shootings. Whole regions of America gutted by opioids. Billions more drained by domestic DV, which is overwhelmingly committed by white men against white women. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. This black man talk, pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Blizzard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta know this. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Floby and cut your own damn hair from now on.
In this Spurling podcast, click your mouse pad. Yeah, we out back. Hit the like, hit subscribe. Don't just hate watch, cause we outside. Let them hate watch, go and play pop. We just lay back. He don't play that. We don't play back. We don't play back. We go way back. Black men, yeah, we earn something. Tune in, gotta learn something. Uncle D podcast, bump it. Likes up, hit the sub button. Black men, yeah, we earn something. Tune in, gotta learn something. Uncle D podcast, bump it. Likes up, hit the sub button. This is Dennis Spurling podcast. Don't just hate watch, hit subscribe and let them know we outside. Don't hold hate, donate. Super chat, cash app. Put something in the collection plate. Church.
I want y'all to make sure y'all hit the number 1 button. And we're going to kind of get back to what we like to do over here, man. I need y'all to check in at a certain point when it's time to check in. I need to checking in to start happening again. We got to go ahead and get this algorithm pumping.